Hi traders, this is Tony D from easyMarkets in the Sydney Dealing Room, Chief Market Analyst, introducing our new trading product, EasyTrade. Now EasyTrade is revolution for short-term trading with limited risk. What we have here is either a 1, 3 or 6 hour FX option that is basically going to help you take a position on the market with a limited risk and unlimited upside for the period of time that you have the trade open. So say you're looking at the Euro trade right now and the market's been in a heavy downtrend after the ECB last week. And it's had a bounce on Friday, and today you're looking for the downtrend to continue. And so you want to be selling the Euro, but you're a little scared that the market's run out of steam and it's going to go against you, and if it starts to go higher you may not be able to close out your trade. If you did a trade with a short stop loss, you might get stopped out quite easily here. So if you had a 12 pip stop loss in particular, that's just putting your stop just above the 116 level. It could easily get above that, but if you're pretty sure it's going lower today in the European session and you just want it to be exposed to the short side with the maximum chance of the maximum loss being 12 pips, then you can use this feature to assist you enter the trade. Now by clicking on the down, I've selected $160, which is around about one lot, just a little bit below one lot, and below this is this see potential payouts. Okay, so originally its default is going to be on the rates to get my money back, because this cost is a premium and it is sunk cost, so you don't get it back no matter what. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for the right to sell the Euro at 115.92 for 6 hours, and no stop loss, no margin, just this this fee, basically this premium, and that is the total cost to you every time you use this. Yeah, the maximum loss is also this. Now if the market gets down to 115.84, so 12 pips lower, you will be at break even. You'll if you closed out the trade at this time, then you'd get your money back. If it gets down to 115.71, your trade would be doubling. So you have 320 back. Start with 160, get back 320. Now there is no limit though on how far I can go. If it was to go back to the low from Friday, 115.50, then you'd be making 580 from that $160 risk. The best thing about this feature though is if the market goes up 50 pips and then back down 100 pips, you're not stopped out. You don't have to risk $700 to be in the same trade if it was a day trade and not be stopped out. You only have to risk 160. The maximum you can lose is at 12 pips, and it actually lets you take that view on the market. Now the pricing of it is important to understand, and before you open a trade you always want to check how much is the break even, and it tells you here 12 pips to get your money back. Now that can change. Sometimes it's a lot cheaper. This morning in the Asian session it was 12, just as the European session, it was 10, just as the market's starting to move a little bit right now, it's gone up to 12, and if the market was moving a lot, then it might be closer to 17, 18, 19. And so that is the time to use it is when it's cheapest and it's best for you. Just before the start of the European session I found to be quite a cheap price. If it was a news event coming up, then the computer which generates the pricing will definitely know that, and it might be 30 pips. So it's not cheap for news announcements, but it can definitely be used for news announcements if you believe that it's going to move more than the cost. But always double check the cost before you do it. Now if you change the time to just 1 hour, then it will be a lot cheaper. So 1 hour is just 5 pips, 3 hours is 10 pips, 6 hours is 12 pips. So you can see here 1 hour or 6 hours seems to be the best value there. And depending on how long you think it's going to take for your trade to make the move that you're looking for, that's how long you want to use the option for. But 6 hours, if you start here at just about 4 p.m., you'll have this option all the way until 10 p.m. tonight. So that'll give you the whole European session basically to see if this trade can work out, and it's definitely possible for it to move more than 12 pips. Sometimes the market in the European session will move 50 pips, 60 pips, 70 pips, depending on the news and direction which going. Alright guys, I hope that makes a little bit more sense to you on how to use it and how to double check these features. As always, if you have any questions, contact the dealing room with the numbers below, and we'll offer you assistance 24 hours a day while the market's open.
If you're ready to take action now, please click on the link below this video for more information.